1-0 down in the series. South Africa have already wrapped up the 50-over series, and it will be a huge boost to their confidence if they can win the T20 series as well. Two cricketers that know this ground very well. Two dynamic players, Phil Salt and Josh Buttler, come out for England. South Africa won the toss, said we will have a bowl. Harry Brooks said we were going to have a bat anyway. Stuart Broad, next to me, what do you make of the changes and the team, Stuart?
A change for either side. Jofra Archer in for Jamie Overton and Bjorn Fortuin in for Corbin Bosch. That will be because they think this Old Trafford pitch will grip a little bit for the spin, but two brilliant sides on show. A lot of power in the batting unit. It's going to see Phil Salt and Josh Buttler at the top of the order, and England bat deep. It'll be against the strength of the South African bowling unit. Marco Jansen, KG Rabada, Kwanema Parker, 19-year-old quick, left arm quick from South Africa, has a huge future ahead of him. And a lot of talent on show. Should be set for a really exciting evening.
For South Africa from the bright state of Man, it's number 70, Marco Jansen.
Marco Jansen, who only just came back from injury, that World Test Championship final. The injury he sustained, he had some rhythm and pace, albeit just for a few deliveries at Cardiff. Incredible strike rate to 164, goes very hard in the power play. Toe end of the bat, and it will just skip away, boundary off that first ball.
He's always quick onto width, Phil Salt. Always get the sense he tries to hit his first ball to the boundary, and he'll be happy he got a wide full one from Marco Jansen, but he's got an incredible hand-eye.
Just tidies up his line, but he overcorrects, goes too straight, back-to-back boundaries for England.
The perfect start for England, the overcorrection from Marco Jansen, wide with the first ball, tries to straighten his line-up. Creeps onto the pads. He normally gets a bit of swing, bit of shape in back towards those stumps. It's a dismissal of his. The LBW and bowled early.
Belted. Make that 3 fours in 3 balls. Salt on the charge.
Captain's coaches always talk about setting the tone in big international games. Phil Salt is doing it just about perfectly. Sliced over back.
That's up and over. Will it go all the way? The crowd thinks so. Umpire might need to check it. Either way, it's an expensive over. Is it 3 fours and a 6 or 4 fours? Sean Pollock shouting 6 in the pod. I think he's right. His eyes are still good. 3 fours, 1 6 in the first over. 8 in from the Sir James Anderson end. It won't get any easier because Salt one end, destructive, and Josh Buttler the other. And Butler's first ball goes to the boundary.
By luck or by judgment, only Josh Buttler will know, but calmly played and maybe guided between that gap.
Yeah, I think he did guide. I think he just opened the face. Yeah, he did. Played nicely.
And that slip is in place for if...
Sounded brilliant off the bat. It was.
Welcome to the game. Into length, back of a length, 88 miles an hour, and Josh Buttler dismisses it over straight mid-wicket. A wonderful shot. Not a bad ball at all, almost where you'd look to go with your first delivery. Butler immediately puts Williams under pressure. Not far off seeing a few change-ups now.
Down the pitch, back-to-back 6s for Buttler.
from Butler. Williams was back of a length first ball, and maybe realising he would overcorrect, looked to go a bit fuller, predetermined use of the feet.
Excellent grab. South African shirt. Brilliant technique. Just helped on its way. This is a superb start from England.
Brilliant batting, really is, and these players do hit the ball in different areas, different strong zones, but it was attempted slower ball, just a wrong line. There's deep square leg out, deep mid-wicket out, so he was hoping Salt would hit it.
Yes! Edge, no slip, another boundary. 23 from that over, 48 from 3 for England. Pulled up into the South African squad, and as you can see, Side, we are hearing he will play tomorrow in finals day for Hampshire, who play the second game against Northamptonshire. Picks up length so well. All good to great players of spin do that.
Well, the 50 up, 50 partnership, 53 from just 3.2 overs, just wonderful batting. It's a really good surface. South Africa had no answers so far. Tried left arm, right.
Went early there, Butler, with one intention only, and that was to belt it down the ground. Dropped it long off in the crowd.
Just watch how Butler holds his position. Fortain held the ball back slightly, so he just had to pause about now to open up that offside. Brilliant ability, brilliant skill. Dolly in the crowd.
And again, couple of bounces. South Africa under real pressure here.
Butler moves to 31 off 13, Salt 31 off 10. Boundaries everywhere and all over the field. Through square legs, over long off, really difficult. Bader Markham right now to set a plan.
Again, it's too much on off stump, and it's going to be a similar result. It is. 4 overs gone, 68 scored. Over long on, way over long on. Butler moves to 41 in just 15 deliveries.
Watch that punch of the gloves. There's not much talk going on between Salt and Butler because they don't need to. It's just a look in the eye and exactly what they're doing. Both of them finding the middle of the bat at ease, and that's a tough.
Opens up the offside. It is incredible batting, it really is. It will just skip away. Ten fours, 5 sixes, 4.5 overs gone. Stuart Broad was the bowling coach in the World Test Championship final for South Africa. You're not rushing out there for advice at the moment. What do you think? Mid-on, underneath him. And that's another boundary. 49 in 17, Butler.
Bowling figures are looking ugly at the moment. Rabada 1.4 for 22. He's walking back very slowly here. I think he feels like that was a chance. Up mid-on. Just managed to... They've got in a bit of an awkward position. Still found the middle of the bat, but looked awkwardly up to mid-on. Concerned that this was a chance.
boundary. That's the third fastest half century for an England batter.
Josh Butler's 50.
His 50 coming up in just 18 deliveries. Remarkable batting.
6 balls and 4 sixes.
A look up to his dad, who passed away recently.
Mapaka. Good line, good length. Good evening, Sean Pollock. What have you made of it so far, Polly?
Yeah, Morgs, there's starts, there's good starts, there's excellent.
Well, offside this time. Once he gets going, Butler, very, very difficult to stop.
It also seems like an easy-paced surface. Nothing that's really climbed steeply. It tends to be coming on nicely and in a nice height. This one banged in, and the movement means that the ball from the leg stump is easily plonked over the offside. Just continues to try and stand as still after the initial movement, waits to pick up the length, and then is executing.
Pace off, but Fuller. This goes further into the crowd this time. Brings up the 100 for England and the 5th 6 for Butler.
Well, I tell you what, anyone who's come into Old Trafford has thoroughly enjoyed these first 6 overs. 100 was easy showing there from Mapaka. He went to the top.
Leg side, and this has plenty on it from Salt.
Yeah, when the surface has maybe got a bit of variability to it, then you're going to hit your back of a length, but it's got nothing. It seems like a concrete strip. And that's why I'm a bit surprised we haven't seen the odd Yorker. It's the only one who can maybe control, but how well has he picked that up? This time moving across to the offside, using the bounce, the consistent bounce of the surface, drags it across.
Well, the procession of boundaries continue. Really is extraordinary at his best, Butler. Well, chip down the ground. And the bounces on 14. Well, he's gone slower and slower, and this has gone higher and higher for 6. Normally so reliable. Has played alongside him.
That's it.
Before this time goes leg side. Both fielders, just watch it, go all the way for 6. This is extraordinary from Butler. Ball's one of the go-to shots.
Oh! Let him out!
I think the advantage is keeping to him because he would have seen it.
On the sweep this time, the man taken. Good catch. Who's in the crowd? They have been treated to a Josh Butler special. South Africa bench. It's a lot of runs on the board. Left. Well, continues to go leg side. Looks as if it's split the fielder. No, it doesn't matter. And again, another 6. The 10th. Should be a wide. Well, it goes Yorker again, but dug out really well from Phil Salt. That boundary will bring up his 50 in just 19 deliveries. Full this time. The strike sounded good. Is good. This is incredible. Well, continues to favour that leg side. Phil Salt. He's not clearing the ropes, splitting the fielders.
Possible. He's got a slippery bouncer. I thought he's gone to, and he's got away with it.
Pace off. And exactly where the fielder has come up from, the ball has disappeared to.
Yeah, this is a difficult scenario for the captain, for the bowlers, everything.
Leg side again. Disappears for back-to-back boundaries for Salt. straight. And again down the ground for another 4.
I think field-wise, I think the
Well, flicked away. And that will be another boundary. 16 off the over. 10 overs done. 100
The plan.
It's a bit like in that 100 game at the Oval when sweet slog man there, but cannot cut it off.
Bethel's underway.
For a little bit. Down the ground now Bethel goes. That one sounded good. Is good. 4-6 for Jacob Bethel.
Doesn't matter where your fielder is for that one. Beautiful strike down the...
And again, sounded pretty good as well. Another 6. 4-6-6 to end the 12th. And it's hit sweetly. Beautiful shot into the crowd. 200 comes up for England. They're 202 for 1 after just 12. Edged away, past the keeper, past short third man. Salt to 99 from 37 balls.
It's been that sort of night.
It's the record. Yes, it is. Whacked away leg side, the boundary is defending. Salt will scuttle back for 2. That is a simply breathtaking 100, and it's a record for England. And that's beaten short third man, so that's another boundary. 4 for Bethel, 216 for 1. And do that from the Brian Statham end. Markram has just come to him and taken. One has gone down the ground. Donovan Ferreira, Marco Janssen takes the catch. So Bethel's innings comes to an end. Bright and breezy, 26, doing the right thing, trying to keep the foot down.
Off the pad. No, off the bat, given as runs.
Yeah, the reaction of Marco Janssen suggested he maybe thought he had got...
There's an attempted wide Yorker pass point and to the boundary. First one for Brook.
Yeah, South Africa have 3 men back, squarish on the offside. 2, 1.
There is that fall-over scoop he's added to his repertoire this summer.
He's actually done well to get contact onto it, and the contact was good enough. I don't know if it came off the bat or whether it was maybe off the glove, but he kind of just threw it, took one hand off and just threw the bat at it. Yes, it did come off the bat. It's a great...
Gets through, open the face there.
I think the thoughts was to go square of the wicket, but they'll take it. Outside edge.
Bottom hand, straight, and pass Rabada to the boundary.
Yeah, just one bounce and 4.
There is that fall-over shot again. It's gone a long way up. Down breeze, and the breeze helps it go all the way.
Yeah, the field that was set, he was probably thinking get it over short 45 on the leg side.
That sounded better. He's just gone through a few deliveries where it didn't sound great off the bat. That was like the first half of his innings.
Yeah, there's a massive gap from long on to a man who's at deep extra cover. And on the angle with this kind of length from Marco Janssen, it's first delivery back, so maybe not hitting where he wanted to. But that was a wide open gap that Phil Sod thought, okay, that's the area I want to hit it. And he does it well.
Scoop, leg side, man out there. No, and maybe yes. I think he could have done that. They'll check it. Salt looks at the umpire, but they will check that.
Mapaka's done well in the end. Has he placed his heel on the boundary cushion or not? That would be the...
Thrashed, and that was the point I was trying to make. Harry Brook is good enough, even with fielders out on the offside, to open up the offside.
Yeah, I think the bowlers would probably have him prefer trying to fiddle it down to fine leg. Rabada starts, he thinks, okay, I'm going to go wide. If he's going to try and pedal me across, he's going to have to take it from wide, but he opens the face, the placement's good, he starts the last over with the boundary.
That's half stopped. He did well there, but he's going to have to give chase.
It's a pretty impressive recovery. He is a youngster, he's got energy.
Picked up, shoveled away, 6 more.
Wow, this is quality. Decided to change it up, went for the quicker one. Pace on from Rabada, thinking, okay, now I'm going to try and hit the stumps. Fulsart has moved across. He's hardly got any elevation on it. And it's carried the distance comfortably.
A single brings up one of the biggest cheers of the evening. 300 for 2. An evening of incredible ball striking by this England